Welcome to day one of Spellbinders 13 Days of Craftoween box. Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel. In today's video, I'll be opening the number 1 day out of the Craftoween box, and I'll use it to create a card. When you open up the beautiful 13 Days of Craftoween box, you'll see that there are a couple of items separate, and then there are a bunch of packets that each have the day on them. I'm going to close that up because we're not looking at anything other than day one today. They do come with stamps that are sentiments for each of the dies that are included in Craftoween. Today's day is this adorable vampire. There's also a pack of sequins that you can use with any of the cards as well. So first of all, I love that they give you the image of the entire character put together, because then you can easily mimic it when you're trying to put these tiny pieces together. Now, there are some really handy things that Spellbinders does with their dies. They emboss lines and make it really easy to see where you're supposed to adhere things together. So for this is the shirt, the purple shirt, and then I've cut the hands out of Fog cardstock from Spellbinders, and you just have this little extra area on the wrist, and that tucks underneath the shirt sleeves. And then on the background, which is all black, there are a bunch of embossed lines that show you where to adhere each of the pieces down. This makes it really handy so that if you're wondering what piece goes where, now you'll be able to know. So basically what you do is you adhere the shirt, and the hands makes it look like it's holding up the cape on the sides there. Next, I had the teeth. I cut them out of white and red, and then I decided to add a little red marker to the white teeth. There's a little strip at the top. That's for your adhesive, so you can put a little liquid glue on there, and then I put the face on top. Now, you can adhere the teeth down to the black background. It shows you where, and then just adhere the face on top. So you can see that. And there's also a little embossed area for that tongue or the back of the mouth of the vampire. So I cut that out of red as well. And you just adhere all these little bits down with a little bit of liquid glue. And this guy comes together really quickly. Next, we'll just do the face. Again, I cut the face out of Fog cardstock, and that just goes right on top of that black background. And so the jawline will be covering up the bottom of that tongue area. He's so cute. He really is just the cutest little vampire. Definitely adding a little bit of blood to the teeth makes it a little spookier, but not too bad. Next, I have a piece of saffron cardstock that I've cut out with one of the Essential Circles dies from Spellbinders. That spiderweb background is the coolest glimmer plate that you'll ever see. I just love the background and the design that it creates, and I used white foil to create that spider web background. Next, I adhered that down with the tape runner, and then I was able to put that in my mini MISTI and stamp the sentiment at the bottom of the circle. Instead of trying to stamp on a circle and then adhere it down, I think it's just easier to adhere it down to that rectangular piece that I've created, and then just pop up that vampire on some black foam squares. Really makes a quick card. I am super excited about day one, and now I can't wait to see what's in day two. I'll be back tomorrow and share day two of the Spellbinders 13 Days of Craftoween and how to use it to make a card. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Have a wonderful day. So we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back. The royal we. Okay.